Hello everybody, this is Chief Meteorologist Andrew Pinero outside on an absolutely beautiful evening. So I figured if it is a beautiful evening, why not enjoy it outside with a nice weather video in my new virtual weather office. So let's go take a look. All right, so on this beautiful evening here, we don't even see a cloud in the sky. I do see the moon up there, however. So really peaceful. The humidity feels nice and the dew point's low. Beautiful evening. So let's hop in the weather office here and let's take a look at what's going on. So what I would say is enjoy the rest of this evening because we have some things to talk about. So that's going to be going into tomorrow. So this is going to be around the New York City area. I'm going to show you a couple of things. It's a very narrow stretch, but it all stems from here, this hazardous weather outlook. Again, nothing for today. Beautiful day today, beautiful evening. But tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms are expected to develop ahead of a cold front and move through the region Friday afternoon and evening. Some thunderstorms could be strong to severe, capable of producing gusty to damaging winds and brief downpours. So that's what we're going to talk about for this weather video. So that is also tied with this air quality alert, so that's going through tomorrow as well, just because we're going to get that more humid air, and the humid air is the fuel for the thunderstorms. So let's head over to the SPC here. Right there, there's that very narrow stretch of a slight risk for thunderstorms. It's a bit more widespread for the marginal risk, and pretty much everywhere in the Northeast there has a thunderstorm risk for tomorrow. So that is what we're going to focus on here. Now looking at the radar right now, again we're seeing just beautiful clear sky throughout the entire Northeast until you start getting into the Canadian border there, and that right there, that's the front we're going to talk about on the radar. And we can kind of see that here with the satellite as well. Clear air throughout a vast majority of the eastern seaboard there, pretty much the eastern half of the country except right where that front is. So now let's start on the good old tropical tidbits here with the GFS, and let's take a peek. So I'm going to grab that. All right, to be very quick, so we're moving through right about there. First little shower chances starting to make their way into the Northeast. That's 12Z, so that is 8 a.m. Friday. And now let's continue through here. So right here, this is where things start to pick up a little bit. That's heading into 8 p.m. Friday, so going into the evening hours there. And right about there, that's kind of where the front's passing through, so that's where the strongest chance looks like it's going to be. It doesn't look that impressive here on the GFS, probably because the GFS is a larger scale forecast model. It's not seeing all the little nitty-gritty stuff. So that and the Euro are the two large scale models, and then we'll take a look at the two mesoscale or smaller scale models. So let's take a quick peek here. Oh, actually, before we go, let's jump back to the GFS. Once this makes its way through on Friday, high pressure moves in. So Saturday and Sunday look like a pretty good day, except maybe very northeast into New England, where there could still be a little bit of a shower chance there into the afternoon hours on Saturday. But for the vast majority of the Northeast, it looks like it's going to be a good day. And then going into Sunday, high pressure pretty much right overhead for most of the area there. And that's what's going to give us a beautiful day for Sunday. So overall, a pretty good looking weekend. Onto the Euro here. Now let's advance this a little bit here. And that's where we're seeing right there. 21Z, so we're getting a little bit more accurate. A little bit more smaller scale. And that's where we're starting to see what almost looks like two lines of a front there. But right there, that's the spine kind of lining up. If we go back to the Storm Prediction Center here, kind of lining up with the spine right there, that's what we're seeing right over there. So that's in line. And let's continue through here. Oh, and there's some sort of tropical system, but the Euro has been spinning up quite a bit of tropical systems that turn out to be nothing, or just non-existent tropical systems, so we'll ignore that for now. So there's that system, makes its way through, and it lingers a little bit more, going through the overnight hours Friday into Saturday, then going into Saturday itself. Same kind of thing in the afternoon, still some little spotty showers in some areas, going more into northeastern New England. However, the vast majority of the Northeast looks like it's going to be good. So a good looking Saturday, and it looks like that high comes on in 1024 millibar, 1026 millibar there. So they are both pretty good high pressure systems, and that's what's going to give us a beautiful day for Sunday. And it looks like with the isobars, it's not very tightly packed. They're spread out, so that means it's going to be a fairly calm day. So I would expect Sunday to look pretty much like this. So that's on the Euro. Now, to the NAM, 12 kilometers, so we're getting a bit more higher resolution, and we're switching from 6 hours to 3 hour average precipitation rate to near surface reflectivity or simulated radar. So as this makes its way through, the first little bits right there. Again, 22Z. Let's back up 1, 2. There we go, 21Z. There's a cell right there, and that was kind of lining up with what the Euro was showing. Right in, oops, back 1. That frame right there, 21Z, 21Z. So we have two different forecast models here that are showing a very similar situation, where we're getting severe weather in that, again, narrow little band right there where the Storm Prediction Center put the slight risk. That is pretty good in terms of confidence, so it's elevating my forecast confidence of what's going to happen and the timing for that. So let's keep going through this. And there's still storms that start popping up on the Jersey Shore, going into Connecticut, and then Long Island a little bit there too. And then they start petering off. Interestingly, the NAM has that little tropical system there. So that might be something to take a look at another video. So that's coming through there. And then for Saturday, this actually, let me go into the day on Saturday. So 18Z, this is actually much faster. So still little chance in northeast of New England for some rain, but again, the vast majority of the Northeast looks pretty good. High pressure system coming on in. So when we get to Sunday, right overhead, 1024, 1023, that's pretty much in line with these two forecast models. So we're going to see a beautiful day for Sunday. Again, I would expect this to be a very similar looking day to this. And the last one here I want to take a look at, this is the HRRR. So this is more of an experimental forecast model, but it's the highest resolution at 1 kilometer. And this is not going to go out very far, but just enough for what we need. Oh, and I think I'm on the wrong run here. Yeah, let's go back to, there we go, 18Z. And let's advance through this. Oh, that's spinning up something interesting as well down here. So let's go through a little bit here. There's that line. 19Z, some stuff is starting to come in. 20. There's 20. 21Z. So it's very similar. It has that line a little bit further than what these two models showed for 21Z. So if we look at their 21Z, that's what that showed. 21Z here is a little bit more. So this is showing more at 20Z, or maybe even, so we got 19 and 18, so 2 p.m. That's where things are starting to explode a little bit. So that's where, again, in the afternoon, we could be seeing scattered around that area, specifically in that little swath that we saw from the Storm Prediction Center with the slight risk, severe weather. Now continuing through this. This has another round coming in a little bit later on. it looks like 23Z. And that is quite intense, right over New York City. So that's a potential. And then continuing through this, still some rounds making their way through overnight, Friday into Saturday. Starting your day on Saturday, still little shower chances, northeast New England. And then for the later in the day, Saturday, clearing out. Looks like a good day. Now this high pressure right there is the same, 1023 millibar. So it looks like that would move its way in a very similar method that we saw from the NAM, the Euro, and the GFS. It's just that this one doesn't go out as far. So all I can see is out to about 2 p.m. on Saturday. And here's the recording time, 7:44 p.m. on Thursday. And that's as far out as we got for this forecast model. So overall, it looks like most of these are in agreement that we are going to be seeing, going back here, that severe weather making its way through the later part of your day tomorrow, going into the evening hours. And we see it starting right there as it makes its way through. So stormy day tomorrow, it's looking like. And then a nicer weekend, kind of like this. All right. Well, that was a pretty interesting look, right? So overall, it looks like we're going to be seeing again just some stormy weather later on in the afternoon tomorrow. And some of this could be severe near the New York City area, New Jersey area, kind of like that tri-state region. That's where it's looking like we're going to see the highest potential for the severe weather. So I would keep that weather eye to the sky, and also make sure you have something like your weather radio. I'll have that in the link, my affiliate link below, to get your NOAA weather radios or emergency radios from bettersaferadio.com. So again, overall, stormy for the second part of your day tomorrow on Friday. A nicer looking weekend, but Sunday definitely looks like it's going to be the pick of the weekend. All right, so that's going to do it for this weather update, another augmented weather update. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's really fun to be able to do a type of video like that. Let me know what you think of that style of video in the comments below. And if you are new to the channel, feel free to hit that little subscribe button and then the bell icon right next to that so you get notified whenever I upload videos like this or I do go live. So I've been away the past week. I had an eye doctor appointment the week before. So this coming week is going to be a little bit more regular with the videos. And again on, nope, not this Tuesday, never mind. I might just have an upload, but not a live stream this Tuesday because I'll be working on my usual day off. So I have no idea when we're going to get back to the Tuesday gaming forecast live, but I will keep you updated on the social medias at WeathermanAP. So have a great rest of your evening, everybody. Stay safe out there. It's a beautiful evening to enjoy before the stormy weather, but then a nice little reprieve going into the weekend. And again, we're going to have something to tease next week. So definitely keep that subscription going for the YouTube channel because there's a heat wave potential. We'll talk about that in other videos. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody. This is Chief Meteorologist Andrew Pinero. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.